What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another Evans Collection video. Today we're taking a look at McFarlane Toys digital line. We're going to be taking a look at the new Teen Titans Nightwing, and we're also going to be taking a look at No Man's Land Batman. I picked these guys up last weekend, as you guys seen on my shorts. If you look at my shorts, that is, on my channel here. I think these guys look great. I feel like we've seen this Batman several times already. I love the Nightfall buck, and this is what this is, of course. The head sculpt looks good. That is different. I'm not sure if anything really else is different on this guy. I think I think we've seen that built before. I think we've seen the Bat Emblem before. I do like that dark blue and that dark gray color combo there. I think that looks fantastic too. This cape does not have wire in it. Don't know why that is. I feel like that McFarlane's kind of all over the place with these figures sometimes, because this right here is these two are almost $30, and you don't put a wire in this cape. Come on now. It is just wild to me. But anyway, I think Nightwing is the star out of these two. I think Nightwing looks great. I like that color combo on him as well. I like the collar. I like the head sculpt. Very much like 70s, 80s, 90s look there. I think he is just awesome. I think he's perfect. So we will take a look at him first. Let me move Batman out of the way over here. And yeah, so Nightwing looks great, guys. Like I said, I like this very much of a 70s, 80s, 90s look here. Very, very comic accurate, I think. The head sculpt is great. I like the mask. I like the shading on the mask and everything. He's got a little bit of blue shading in his hair as well. And I like the hair too. The hair looks very nice on him as well. So, like I said, love this suit. This suit is awesome. I always love this color combo for Nightwing. And I think the proportions look really good on him as well here. So, there's the back of Nightwing there. So you get that digital DC Multiverse stand there. We've seen those a shit ton of times. So let's take a look at his head sculpt, and this head sculpt is really, really good. I think, like I said, I like the shading on the mask. It's very good. The eyes look good as well. And then, like I said, he's got a little bit of blue shading in his hair there. And I actually, kind of dig like what they did with the mouth, with the teeth and everything. Like I said, I think it's just painted very well, and I think the whole figure is actually painted very well. I don't really see any kind of mistakes on this at all. I think I actually got a good one out of this. So, but yeah, there's that collar there. So the collar looks really cool. Like I said, just a well done Nightwing in my opinion. I think this is one of the best. Really one of the best Nightwings that he has done, in my opinion. So let's take a look at his box. So you're gonna get there. So we'll see the new Teen Titans there, Nightwing there. You're gonna get just a Batarang in there. You're gonna get your digital code there, and you're gonna get a trading card in there as well. And here is the back of the box. And the back of the box has got some great artwork, I think. Really love that artwork there. So yeah, just love this Nightwing, guys. And I know I say that I love a lot of my figures that I review, but that's because I actually really do, guys. Like, I just, I don't really buy nothing I don't love or don't like or whatever. So yeah, I definitely dig this figure, and I think he looks great. So let's move him out of the way here. Let's take a look at Batman real quick. And like I said, guys, this is a Batman that I think that we've seen several times. Try to get this bad boy to focus here, and there he goes. So I think, like I said, I think this is a Batman we've seen a lot. The head sculpt is pretty good. I don't know if we've seen that head sculpt before, but like I said, overall, I think this Batman looks great. The ears are a little bit longer, I think, than the actual Nightfall one was. So, that is a slightly different there. And like I said, I like this color combo. I like the dark gray, and I like the dark blue. And I also love that classic 90s Batman logo on the chest there. So, like I said, once again, don't know why this guy doesn't have a wire in his cape. Like I said, I think McFarlane is just all over the place with his marketing, where he sends stuff and prices and quality. I just don't get it. I just don't freaking get it. Honestly, I'd be kind of glad when he, as much as I love the DC Multiverse line, I'd be kind of glad when he loses the license, because I'm just so, like, because that way I don't even have to buy anymore, right? Um, I'm not trying to give the man shit. I love this line, I really do, and I wish he could keep the license. But I wish, if he did keep the license, I wish he would do some marketing better. Do these. I don't really think the quality of figures is bad. This right here is kind of bad. Don't know, like I said, don't know why that doesn't have a wire in it. I think he cuts corners sometimes, this McFarlane company, and they just, I don't know, guys. I just have a hard time with McFarlane toys sometimes, and some of the corners that they cut and try to cut cost and everything. But they want to charge you, just like the Molina and the Sub-Zero 2-pack, they want to charge you $70 for that. So, yeah, I don't get it, guys. I just don't get it. But anyway, let's take a look at Batman's head sculpt. And like I said, I like this head sculpt. I think this looks great. I wouldn't say this is one of his best Batman. I don't think you can really screw a head sculpt up for Batman, to be honest with you. I think most of McFarlane's Batman's head sculpts have been pretty good, in my opinion. Maybe on some of the older ones, wasn't that great, but, this is pretty good right here. Like I said, you got the 90s, classic 90s Bat emblem there. The belt looks great, nicely painted. Like I said, I think this figure is pretty good as far as paint apps go. And like I said, the cape is pretty good as well. But like I said, I just can't believe it doesn't have a wire in it. You know what I mean? So, anyway, let's take a look at Batman's box real quick. And Batman, you're gonna get a couple hands. You're gonna get this Batarang there. We've seen that Batarang several times, and then you're gonna get your digital card in there with your regular trading card. So, I would say the artwork on this one is pretty damn good. I think I really like this artwork. So, yeah, I mean, guys, overall, I think both of these guys look good. I think they're a pickup or a pass? I mean, that is totally up to you guys. I think Nightwing definitely is. I think if you want a good, looking Nightwing, I think this is a great one to get. Like I said, I think, how much do these things cost? I think I got my pro membership with GameStop. So I think I ended up paying like, I want to say they were like 27 or maybe $28 a piece. I can't remember, guys, but exactly right off the top of my head. But overall, like I said, I think these guys look great. You guys let me know down in the comments if it's pick up or pass. And always, guys, check me out on Instagram at JE Action Figures. What do I have coming up next? So I did get the Kenner painted version of Azrael Batman, so we'll be taking a look at him later on this week. And I also got Batwing as well, so we'll take a look at him as well. So, but anyway, like and subscribe, guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.